because
Can we keep it in?
we could, but we are here, ladies and
That's what
gentlemen.
she said.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. You got me, you got Devin. I'm just pulling up week 6 schedule because that is that is one thing we definitely need to talk about. Devin, you good over there? You
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure they see my hand a little bit more.
Okay, cool.
See that?
Cool. Your line.
Hism.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about then.
We don't have to talk about that ever again.
We are here. We are back. We got some things to talk about. We got an NFL Jeopardy to play. We got all of week 6 predictions. A little bit of college football. And then we got Thursday night football. Like it happened.
It did.
It definitely happened.
I still don't care about either team.
To me, we could just talk about it. To me, that game was like Denver trying really, really hard, and this is what I want to believe. Just to explain the outcome for both sides. This was this had to be Denver trying really hard, and Kansas City literally just doing their job, like the bare minimum, which is showing up and running plays.
Yeah, this is a practice game.
I really, really want to believe Kansas City could have went and dropped a 70-20 game on them, but
but they're not.
They just didn't.
No. I feel like they could have. But I'm glad that they played the game that they did. My kicker got me fucking 13 points. So, scratch that 18 points.
The most interesting thing to me was what happened before the game. The Jerry Jeudy Steve Smith beef.
See, I saw something about that. I didn't read it. I didn't look into it.
So what basically happened is Steve Smith, my favorite receiver of all time. He
is.
He likes to talk a little shit. He likes to talk
some
shit sometimes. Now to me, I don't. And you know what? That's what people would call it, is talking shit. But
yeah,
I think there's a level of it's the same thing with Gilbert Arenas. Sometimes he's spitting some real shit, and sometimes he's just talking whack. In this instance, he was referring to. So I'm gonna let Steve explain it to you, because maybe
I haven't heard it.
Maybe he can help you. Maybe he can explain it to you a little bit better. Jerry Jeudy, Steve Smith pregame. Maybe we can get it. Here we go. Maybe we can.
Called out to him because on my podcast, Cut to It, I just talked about guys that maybe have not showed up in the way or in the manner. And so the word that I've used to describe him in the past was a jag, just a guy. And so when I saw him, he's playing well. I wanted to say to him face to face, hey, I know I said some things in the past I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say to him. His response, Mike Robb and Bucky, was ninja. Ninja? Yes, I'm using the word ninja. I'm just using the word ninja. I don't mess with you. And it was a curse word. And so I was like, all right. And then he repeated it. So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver they use a first-round pick on that isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you. So if you ever got a problem with Agent 89, I'm sorry for saying that you're an average wide receiver that they eventually will move on. And when teams call me and asking, should they trade for you, I will say no. Don't trade for Jerry Jeudy, because he's mentally unable to handle constructive criticism from people who watch specifically, can he be a wide receiver? He could be a wide receiver. He's a tier 3. Go back into the studio. I'm done now. Thank
you. Incredible.
He could be a wide receiver. He's tier 3.
Incredible.
This is why I love Steve Smith, bro. Steve Smith does not give a shit. Smith does not care.
But his problem wasn't that Jerry Jeudy is a sorry ass receiver. His problem was that he was disrespectful as fuck to one of the greats, which is absurd.
Yeah, because and then Jerry Jeudy comes out and is like running his mouth before the game, like talking shit on the sidelines.
Bro, I had 3 catches for 14 yards. You can't do that.
Bro put up a whopping 14 yards.
You can't do that.
Put up a whopping.
If you're Randy Moss, you can do that. You can talk your shit.
Bro, but it's like, why?
I mean Jerry hasn't had a great season ever.
Here's the thing. I could understand you being in the league and having some guy, whether it's a former player or us, saying, "Oh,
Sure.
you're just a guy," right?
Sure.
Now, now say it. Here's a difference though. If we say it and then we go, "Never mind," it's like, who the fuck cares? But when you got one of the best ever to do it at your position coming up and trying to tell you like, "Hey, I've noticed you've been balling," like. Now, honestly, the way he just went in on him sounds like he would have been lying.
Yeah, because I mean, he's saying how he really feels.
Unless before he was like a tier 5 in his eyes, but no.
I thought tier 1 was good.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like tier 5. Okay. Now he's a tier 3.
Now he's a tier
3. But no, I don't know. That to me, that was like the most interesting thing from that Thursday night football game.
Also, they said they weren't going to show Taylor Swift as much, and they showed her just as much.
You know, I didn't even really. I want to say I just blanked any cut to Taylor Swift out of my.
But then there were cuts with her, and then that fucking dummy. No offense to your wife, Patrick, but like, I don't need that on my football screen, and I definitely don't need Britney. I thought she was banned. I thought she was done.
No, she's gonna be here forever.
His fucking brother is a fucking groper.
She's just not. I don't know. Is he in jail? Where is he? Why is he?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with him. Anyways,
he's in a bar touching a woman.
We got games to
being weird.
We got some games to predict, Devin. We got some games to predict. We got all of week 6.
I mean, that's a long way. That's a long route to fucking tell people you're not gay. That's a big route, dude. Jesus Christ.
Look,
what a shame.
I was trying to just segue out of it, and you just,
I know, but it's a shame.
You just pulled us back right back in that situation.
Fuck the Chiefs. Get the Chiefs out. Fuck.
And you know that was one of the things is
it sucks because I like Mahomes.
I hope the Chiefs weren't trying.
I know.
Because I mean, what was it? 19-6. I mean, it was
19-8.
19-8. I mean,
they had 4 field goals, 1 touchdown. I think they both had a touchdown apiece.
I mean, I don't know. I really want to believe the Chiefs were just not trying at all. But Devin, we got week 6 games. First game of this Sunday is a 9:30 game in London between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. Now this game, gonna be honest, is a must-win for y'all. But I'm a little afraid.
I'm not afraid of losing. I'm afraid of struggling.
Which could end up in a loss.
Yeah, but I don't know, because to me, like last week's struggle was a little different than the Colts' loss struggle in my eyes.
Yeah, no, it was different.
They were very simple. Struggles. There were many plays that you could point to at the in the Steelers game where it's like, okay, he should have just caught that.
Yeah.
But in that Colts game, now yes, both teams are playing in the rain, so I can't really use that as so much of a thing. But it's like, all right, we can't really get a run game going.
Yeah.
We're not. What are we gonna do passing in the rain? Not a whole lot. I mean, it's the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Still can't stay healthy. Like I'm looking at more of just producing on offense, less than just like a Kadarius Toney. Just I dropped it.
Yeah.
If we play like that, sure, yeah, we'll lose. But
for me, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems like the urgency to score and the urgency to put up big numbers doesn't happen until late in the game. Like, it seems like early in the game, y'all are chilling, putting up some points, and then it's just like this fucking, y'all go down, and then it's like this absolute fucking mad rush to score points.
Well, I mean, don't you think when you got a game like versus Steelers, you're up 10-0 or 10-3 and like you're kind of just moseying along. It's like some I think some people have that mindset. It's like, all right, we need to turn it on. And I think some people had that mindset, let's just keep sailing. Let's just keep moving. And it's like,
now I watched I didn't watch the end of the game until like a couple days ago. And I didn't realize that there was that a pick that put you all in the red zone or a fumble?
We threw a pick.
No. The play before that. Did the Steelers throw a pick to put y'all, or was it like a fumble?
The Steelers fumbled their punt return.
The punt, yes, and then y'all were close, and then
we threw a pick.
Lamar made it.
Yeah,
terrible throw.
We threw a pick at like the 5-yard line or something.
Yeah,
Lamar threw a terrible ball.
Terrible.
And like Joey Porter said himself, he strapped Odell's old ass up. So
he did. It was also not a great throw.
No, but it was also the Ravens force feeding Odell like the Giants did, like the Browns did, like the Rams did, and ultimately the reason why he keeps jumping from team to team. And I will tell you one thing, I don't want to catch another glimpse of, Odell's on the field, let's just throw it to him.
No.
That's done with. That's over.
But
it's not
2016
and like
with,
no more.
With y'all's playbook, you can run anything inside the 5. That's not a fucking throw like that.
If I'm inside the 5, I'm giving Gus the ball 3 times.
Or you can run a fake with Lamar or anything. You can run anything.
No, I'm running the ball 3
Lamar
times.
can run it in. Gus can run it in.
I'm running the ball 3 times with Gus. If we don't punch it in, we take the field goal. Not an interception.
No.
I definitely do
not
want an interception. So the biggest thing is the Ravens got to play like the Ravens. The Ravens can't play like the Titans.
No. But y'all have to score. And you have to stop Henry.
And with all that being said, I don't know if you thought I had some doubt, but I'm going with the Ravens. The Ravens, I don't care. Yeah, we lost to the Steelers last week. Boo fucking who. I said from the jump, no matter how bad the Steelers are, I'm not gonna be surprised if it's a close Ravens-Steelers game.
Yeah.
Sure, take that how you want it. Gardner Minshew wins games, apparently. So it's that's how it works. We're playing, the 2 teams playing in London are the 2 teams Gardner Minshew came in and beat. So take it how you fucking
y'all got 2 games in London?
No, the 2 teams playing in London are the 2 teams who lost to Gardner Minshew. But I'm taking the Ravens, bro.
No, I'm picking the Ravens, but y'all just need to produce on offense. Like defensively, you guys don't struggle that much. Like the game, 17 points is not something that you can't overcome. And then what was it? 19 points against the Colts. So you just need to score. That's it. Your defense is good enough. You need to score.
Exactly. We need to with the kicker we have, we need to get points every time we touch the ball.
Every single time.
Every time we get on.
If you can get to the 35, 40-yard line, that's 3 points.
If I'm saying, unless we turn the ball over, if we're on the 50-yard line with a first down, we need to score points on that drive.
Yeah.
We need to score points on that drive. We got Commanders Falcons. Before you go, because this is I'm really picking off of your take on this game. But to me, this seems like this is either a bounce back game for Washington, or this is like another like nail in the coffin for y'all this season. Because it's like if y'all lose to Atlanta, then it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's like, y'all scare me. I really don't know.
I know.
Like, because I know y'all are going in this game. I know y'all are going in this game. Like, y'all got to have some type of fire under y'all. But
I hope so.
The way Atlanta's playing is, I don't know.
Like, if they can keep the ball out of Desmond Ritter's hands for most of the game, keep it into Bijan's hands, I think we're fucked. If they start to even try to involve Kyle Pitts, we're fucked. Because he's a good player, but he's just not getting the ball.
Y'all would be the team to let Kyle Pitts have a career day.
We probably will be. I mean, what, 2 years ago? Was that last year when we beat the Falcons in Atlanta? But that was Heineke. Heineke was balling.
He's with Atlanta now.
We're fucked. I'm picking Atlanta.
I'm picking Atlanta.
Actually,
you can pick your team. You can pick Washington if you want. But
that was just I have to, just for the sake of being a fan. I can't pick against.
I'm picking Atlanta though because y'all just scare the shit out of me. This game will tell me though. This game will tell me because this is either a bounce back or this is another nail in the coffin for y'all.
What would be sick is if now I don't want this to happen, but for whatever reason, Desmond Ridder comes out of this game. Heineke comes in and blows our balls off. That'd be fucking great. Because I like Heineke more than I like the whole Washington team.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would be a lot more interested in Commanders running it back with Taylor Heineke than Sam Howell.
1,000%.
So yeah, I definitely.
Sam Howell, honestly, I get nothing from even watching him play. Nothing. Nothing. No. Zero.
It's kind of, and not even in the play style, but it's how I feel probably how Giants or Patriots fans feel right now. It's just you're watching somebody play quarterback, but it doesn't really feel like your quarterback.
No.
It's
not even close.
He's there. He's there. He's on your team.
Mac Jones is playing football, but he's been benched the past 2 games.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's still the starter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the Colts really feel like Anthony Richardson is their quarterback.
Nah, he's not anymore. Not for another month.
Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to Atlanta. We got Vikings versus Bears. Now,
yes.
To me, this is a game where Vikings and Bears are both 1-4, but I do not think I think one of these teams we did not expect to be 1-4. One of these teams not.
But they could have been.
I'm not too shocked. All right, I'm not too shocked the Bears are 1-4. I'm a little shocked the Vikings are 1-4.
Yes.
I do think this is a potential game where the Vikings could get a big old confidence boost, get some momentum going, get an a division win. I mean, I expect the Vikings to win by 10 points. I expect them to easily win this game.
I mean, as do I, but in all my heart of hearts, I would, for whatever reason, I'd rather see the Bears win this game.
I'm sure you'd rather see them. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know why. I could see why you rather want to see them win. I mean, it's 1
Their
o'clock.
only win was against us, so they're riding a little high because they did well offensively.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Kirk's still got good numbers. I think if their defense can just strap up a little bit, I think they got them. So yeah, Vikings.
I mean, the Vikings are 1-4. They got to start. They can't afford too many more losses.
1-5, they're done.
Games like this, they're gonna have to win.
They have
moving forward throughout the rest of the
even to keep Justin Jefferson.
Yes, even to keep Justin Jefferson on your team.
If I was Justin Jefferson and I'm 1-5, 1-6, I'm sitting out.
Seattle versus Cincinnati. Well, Justin Jefferson's on IR, I believe, is he not?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's on IR.
Well, now I'm afraid to pick the Vikings. I have to look that up before I make a decision.
That didn't.
IR or?
I mean, maybe
he's on IR.
You can be on IR for 4 weeks.
Well, once you're on IR, that's 4 weeks.
Yeah, no. I said you can be on IR for 4 weeks.
Well, it's 4.
Well, it used to be if you were on IR,
at the lowest.
You're out.
True.
Out. Now you can be put on IR for only 4 games.
Okay.
But I don't really. It doesn't.
Shit.
I mean,
all right, fuck it. I'm pulling the Bears.
All right.
They had a great week last week. I think Kirk is a sad sack of a quarterback.
Sheesh. Cincinnati versus Seattle.
All right.
This is a game.
Off the bat, I'm thinking Seattle. But my problem with Seattle is their defense.
My problem is I have no clue how good Seattle is.
And shit, we got no clue how fucking good the Bengals are.
That's
true. I mean, they played well last week, but that was the Cardinals.
They played okay last week versus the Colts.
I'm sticking with my fuck Joey B. I'm going Geno all day.
See, I almost like the pick. I think this is a good test for both teams.
This is massive, yeah.
I think, and win
I
or
think
lose,
this week we've got a lot better games than we did last week.
for sure. And we got some good tests this week. Well, I mean, just getting later in the year, it's going to be easier to tell what's going to be a good game, what's going to be a bad game, a good week, bad week. But this one is hard, bro. I'm looking at Cincinnati, who they're kind of in a slump.
They're in a slump.
Seattle, they're 3-1, but it's like, they're in the NFC West, which let me say they're in the NFC. They've beaten the Lions, the Panthers, and the Giants. Their only loss is to the Rams. I'm going Cincinnati.
They have a bye week? They did.
They did have a bye week.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Seattle. I don't know why, but
49ers versus Browns.
49ers.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple.
Is D-Watt even playing?
No, he's not. They don't know what he's a little iffy right now. They're a little iffy on when he's going to return, which sucks because
did he?
No.
Did he do it again?
Well, no, because he's hurt and he can't go get massages. He can't.
Did he? No, that's why he's going to get massages. Did he need a little shoulder rubbing?
I think if he did, he'd be back.
They rub his downstairs shoulder a little bit. Yeah. No, I think he's taking this injury and he's like free massages.
Maybe. At this point, I think there might be like a rule at a massage parlor, like you must men only for Deshaun Watson.
Shit. I don't know if he cares or not.
All right. Saints Texans.
Like, you think that's any different than that 90-year-old Chinese lady who's like, wah. No, that's terrible.
We got Saints Texans.
Jesus fuck. CJ Stroud has yet to throw a pick. I don't know what that means or who gives a flying fuck. Who's the quarterback for the Saints? Is it Derek?
It's Derek Carr.
They did just light up the Patriots, but the Patriots are close to one of the worst teams in the league.
The Texans confuse the shit out of me because they're not good at all. They're not good. They beat Jacksonville in a game that was, to me, just a total blur. Like, I have no clue how they won that game. And then they beat Pittsburgh.
They did spank Pittsburgh.
Now, the Saints aren't good either.
They lost to Atlanta last week.
The Saints are good either. They have a win versus Tennessee, the Patriots, and Carolina. Like, my gut is saying New Orleans. But for some reason,
I don't feel New Orleans.
My brain is my brain is just going through like the numbers CJ Stroud is putting up. And it's like, it don't take much. It's not gonna take much for New Orleans to beat or to lose
to lose this game for sure.
Like, Houston doesn't. They don't have to. It's Texans Saints. It ain't Texans Chiefs.
No.
They don't have to play a perfect game to beat New Orleans. So no. I think I'm gonna go Houston.
Fuck.
I think I'm gonna go Houston.
You know what? I can't go Houston.
Go New Orleans?
Like, for as good as the stats are, is he that great a quarterback? I don't think so.
Is Derek Carr?
We know he's not.
Okay.
But he's seasoned, and I think if Kamara has a good game, I think they might have this. So, yeah, fuck it.
Totally, you're right. The NFL is the perfect place to put an entire win on a running back's back.
It is.
Yeah, no, for sure. Colts versus Jags.
Jags. If the Colts win this game, there's a fucking problem with this league. There's
a big problem if Gardner Minshew just outplays Trevor Lawrence.
Or, he's outplayed everybody.
But if he comes out and outplays Trevor Lawrence, then we're going to have a problem.
And Zay Jones is out.
It's like, all right, you outplay You outplay Ryan Tannehill. Y'all get away with a roughing the passer versus Baltimore. Cool.
Yeah.
But you outplay you if you you outplay. I mean, unless Trevor just has a bad day, but we're talking Trevor on a good day, you play better than him.
That's props.
Gardner Minshew is probably Washington's starting QB next year.
Dude, honestly, I would love that.
I think you would take that. I think you should.
I would definitely take. I would fucking take that. Way more than fucking Sammy Howells.
You should.
Sammy Hookahs.
Explore that. We got the Dolphins versus the Panthers. I'm not really putting much thought into that game. Miami.
Panthers all the way.
Raiders.
Miami all day.
Raiders versus Patriots.
Oh my god. Jimmy G plays against his old team. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
I mean, at this point, bro, I can't pick.
I can't pick the Patriots.
No, I can't pick New England to win a game.
But Bailey Zappi isn't going to start this game, but Mac will be out by the second half. Unless Mac has found a way to become better at football somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Raiders are just good enough to beat the Patriots. If the fucking Saints can put them in a 34-0 hole.
Yeah. 34-0 is.
But this is also a week where there's probably going to be some close games. Like those first couple we had mentioned, they seem pretty easy. These are scary.
Now, a game I'm looking forward to maybe the most out of all these games we talked about besides my own team is Lions Bucks. It's probably my two favorite teams in the NFC this year. Like just personal, like my two teams I like in the NFC.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe not the best. The teams I think that are the best are gonna go, fucking all the way. But
no, but they're
fun to me.
They're a second tier NFC team, which is like tier 4 in the AFC.
I have some interest in that, and maybe it's because of my whole Detroit might win the NFC North take and my Baker take, and that just makes me more interested in it. But I think this could be a good game. This could be like a really good game. But the problem is, I don't know who to pick.
I'm taking the Lions. I've been riding with the Lions a lot this year, so I have to pick them. But I think the Bucks again always get slept on, but still they got Mike, they got Godwin, they got a decent defense.
I think the Lions win too. Now I am looking at an 80% rain, or no, 80 degrees with rain, a chance of rain. Now Lions do play inside, so
are you going to this game?
Fuck no. But I'm saying, hey, Lions are used to playing in a dome. If they go out there and it's pouring down rain, then the Bucks might steal that. But I'm gonna have to go with Detroit. But don't let that take away from the fact that I do believe in Baker, and I won't be surprised if Baker gets this dub, and I won't be surprised if they lose this game by 3 points, and it's a really good game. But
yeah, the thing that concerns me is the Lions D. Like their offense has been shown to produce, but the defense has let up a lot of points this year.
Cardinals versus Rams.
Ooh, shit. Rams. If the Cardinals win this game, there's a problem with the NFL. There's a couple games in here that will make me question the NFL if they don't go the way I want them to go.
I mean, at this point, if it's like 14-14 and a half, it's like, all right, Arizona just knows how to stay in games for a little bit, and maybe teams take them lightly going into it. But
they shouldn't anymore because Josh Dobbs is playing decent.
Yeah, which is weird, but not so really because he wasn't too bad in college. So it's like,
yeah, I wish we were in the same room so I could do the thing.
Yeah, I know you want to make fun of Josh Dobbs.
No, I don't.
We get it.
I didn't say that.
Another game ruined by an Achilles tear. Eagles versus Jets.
Dude, these Jets games would have been so good.
So many.
Really, that's all we get. 75 seconds of Aaron Rodgers, and we get 3 hours of Taylor Swift. That's your fucking replacement, you bunch of bag of dicks.
We missed Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers. Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers. Now we're missing Jalen Hurts versus Aaron Rodgers. Philly, no question.
Yeah. Philly better not lose this fucking
If
football game.
Zach Wilson comes out and balls and loses, I'm still gonna give him some damn credit because holy shit.
I'm at the point where I'm giving Zach Wilson more credit than some quarterbacks, especially Mac Jones, but I don't know if I'm giving him like good quarterback props.
Like Zach Wilson might be better than Sam Howell.
I think he like I've seen we've seen 5 games, 6 games out of Sam Howell. Who gives a shit about that guy?
Yeah. I guess you're
I
right.
mean, he hasn't shown anything good, but he hasn't he did throw 4 picks against the Bears. So
he did do that.
I don't know.
Giants Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, I mean that's
the Bills need this after. I mean, they're a team that should not be 3-2. They shouldn't have lost to the Jets, and they should not have lost to the Jags.
And then Monday Night Football, Devin, a game that
Chargers.
Look, I'm going Chargers as well. I'm going
Are
Chargers
you?
as well. But let me say this. I think this could be a good game.
Oh, for sure.
I do think that the Chargers is Eckler back yet? Can you check that for me?
Ooh, I don't know.
But without Mike Will, potentially without Austin Eckler.
Like, dude, I'm basing 100% of this pick on how much I hate the Cowboys, which is not good.
And I'm not. I'm based on the fact that
full practice for Austin Eckler and Joey Bosa does not participate.
So Austin Eckler's coming back, not even fully healthy. No Mike Will. If the Chargers can still produce on offense, I think they can win.
Yeah.
The Cowboys
got no defense.
Well, I mean, they're out their best corner, but yeah.
I don't think that has to do.
I think that has to do with a lot. What do you mean?
Dude, why did I look up Austin Eckler, and why is this on his fucking Twitter?
What?
NFL's got to, start making these dudes wear fucking underwear or something.
What is on Austin Eckler's What are you talking about?
It's just a picture of him, and, you can see his little dick through his fucking pants. It's, the only, it's fucking gross.
Why? Why are we? I don't.
Why is he posting that picture? He's like, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. His little dick is
you're about to make me pick. You're about to make me pick the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie. You're about to make me pick Dallas because I don't know.
Why? Pick a different picture, brother. God damn, put a towel down there. Fuck.
I mean, in honor of Austin Eckler, I guess I'm gonna go Chargers, bro. But that really made me a lot less confident in my pick.
I mean, I don't know who to pick for half of these games. I definitely don't know who to pick for this game, but the Cowboys haven't shown me a dick.
No.
And I mean, yes, they fucking obliterated the fucking Patriots, but I forgot about their terrible loss last week
to Arizona and to the 49ers, and they lost to the
Arizona,
49ers, bro.
They lost So yeah, they've beat the Giants.
Yep.
The Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And the Patriots, which are our bottom 6 teams, maybe.
Yeah. I think actually, I mean, if I go to say those teams again:
Giants, Jets, Patriots.
Yeah, 24 and lower.
Okay.
So yeah, 8 the top 8 worst teams in the league. So
Perfect.
yeah, no. I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers with that.
Yeah.
But that wraps up our predictions. We are starting this week 1-0, so I mean, I ain't pissed. I'm glad that we ain't going in.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if the Broncos won that, I keep saying this, but there's a problem.
But you're right, Devin. You're not wrong when you say that, though.
As much as I fucking like this league, I hate when a good team loses to a bad team. It just pisses me off. If we're gonna have a team that we fucking are putting everything behind, and then they go out and lose to the Patriots or something stupid, or the Cardinals, you're like, what the fuck?
The biggest problem is, the biggest problem is, when a good team loses to a bad team. I don't even think it's that. It's when a good team loses to, let's say, a middle tier team.
Yeah.
Because when a good team loses to a bad team,
You can like brush it aside. You're like, that's a bad game.
It's like, all right, you look at when the Warriors went 73-9, they like got blown out by the Lakers that year, and when the Lakers were like terrible.
Yeah.
But in a 7-game series, it's 4-1 if the Lakers get one that year. It's the same thing.
See, and that's what I know there can never be a series in the NFL because of how brutal the game is.
If there was even a 2-3 series, I think there would be way more different outcomes.
There would be 6 good teams in this league.
There'd be so many more outcomes for 2 reasons. A, because obviously the outcome could be different just because you could lose the first game and then win the next 2. But it's also and the first thing that came to mind was Falcons Patriots. Imagine the Super Bowl was best 2 of 3. So when the Patriots were down 25, they just stopped trying because they know they have another chance. So we don't get the best comeback of all time because hey, we can go 2-0. We're the Patriots. We can go do that.
It does create this.
There's so many.
Fire.
But that's the beauty of
which
the
is
NFL.
which is what we lack in the NBA sometimes and in the MLB is that sort of urgency. Okay, I like that take.
But
that makes a lot of sense.
That is what the beauty of the NFL is.
Yeah, it's fucking one game for your life.
One game for your entire life, and it's crucial. Every game,
and you don't see that until a game 7.
Mm-hmm. If you get to that,
which is honestly doesn't happen much anymore. I mean, it still happens, but it's not all the time. Like I would rather every.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't even get nervous. I don't even get nervous in like a game 6 situation.
No.
Like until it hits game 7, it's really not that interesting to me.
And that's why no one likes Michael Jordan. He never let him go to 7.
Okay.
I was just dumb. I don't know.
I know that you just want to get some Michael Jordan glazing going on, but I got my fantasy team up.
Dude. That's one word I don't like.
What, glazing? You don't
feels
like?
Gross.
Well, you glaze. You glaze a whole lot.
Dude, that feels disgusting. You can just say fucking.
You're a glazer. Shout out to Chris.
I'd rather hear dick ride than glaze, dude. That's gross.
Well, it's you dick ride and then you glaze.
That's. Is that how it works? I didn't know that.
That's it's like you're dick riding and then you glaze. So it's like stop dick riding.
Did we learn that in health class?
8th grade.
Parts of it.
8th grade. Yeah. Like that one period when instead of gym you just had to go to health class.
That whole marking period, which was the worst.
Yeah. Oh, marking period. That's what they used to be called.
They were called marking periods.
What'd I say? Quarter?
You said period, which you just forgot the marking. But it is a quarter. Yeah, that's fair.
I got my fantasy team up. I got my first team up. I got Josh Allen.
Dude, you know what I found out? Sorry to interrupt.
Would you find out?
Is that just about my whole team is on a bye next week. Both my quarterbacks, a lot of my team is on a bye.
Yeah, I got a couple guys out on a bye, but I'm still pretty confident. I got Josh Allen versus the Giants, Kenneth Walker, DeAndre Swift, Devontae Adams, Christian Kirk, George Kittle, who might be back, Michael Thomas, Phillies defense, and Phillies kicker. I had Najee Harris on a bye in this league, and then over on the other league, which I am 4-1 in.
Okay.
I was 3-2 in the other league, 4-1 in this league, so I haven't been doing too bad. I got Josh, Kenneth Walker, Gus Edwards, Jamar Chase, Brandon Cooks, Mark Andrews, Tony Pollard.
Mark Ingram would be cool.
Mark Ingram would be great. Phillies defense, Phillies kicker, and then the only people I had in a bye, I had Aaron Jones on a bye, but he probably wasn't going to play anyways because his hamstring could not stay attached. Do you need me to pull your team up, or do you have yours?
No, I got it.
All right, what you got?
I got Joey B. Hopefully he does fucking something. Derek against y'all. Raheem Mostert. He better go dummy because Achane's out. Mike Evans. Put in Nico. They are playing New Orleans, so
you gotta get something. You gotta get something out of him.
I also got Dalton Schultz on Houston. Brees Hall. Bobby Okereke, Jordan Hicks, Jags D, and Harrison Bucker, who put up 8 13 last night with that. I didn't know that a 60-yard field goal got you a fucking touchdown. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Boy banged in a 60.
I think sometimes when people hear our scores, they're like, what the fuck?
We have a juice league.
We have a juice league, but I made it juiced across the board, so it's not like, oh, it's wide receiver favorited or it's running back favorited. It's like, no, like there's.
And we also got defensive players who put up crazy points too.
There are advantages to every position in my fantasy league.
For sure.
I believe.
Everyone can go dummy.
Everybody can have a good game.
What's different is that I've got some dudes on my bench. And Joku's on the bench, which is fair. Coming back from an injury. Props to him. Pretty cool dude.
What do you mean coming back from? I don't think he was ever out.
Well, he had that issue.
Yeah, he played the next day versus the Ravens. I think he's.
Did he really?
Yeah, he burnt his face and then played like the next day versus us.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was ever out. Is what I'm saying.
I thought he missed the game. Never mind.
No, I don't think he ever missed the game.
But Scary Terry's on the bench. I elected to put Breece Hall in my flex.
Why?
I put Breece in the flex. I got Mike and Nico. I put a running back in my flex rather than a receiver because the running back, if Breece goes off.
Versus that Eagles defense?
I don't know.
I mean, you can completely ignore this or call me a fucking bitch next episode, but I really would rather take Terry versus Atlanta's defense versus Breece versus Philly's defense.
But what about Drake versus my defense?
Now you're banking on how good Desmond Ridder is going to throw the ball.
I know. But I would also be banking on how good Sam Howell's going to throw the ball. Or I can bet on
I wouldn't
them just handing the rock to Breece every fucking play.
Oh, but that's going to work versus that D-line versus Philly? You think they're going to do anything with that? No. Zach Wilson's going to have 40 attempts. 40 passing attempts. He's going to be chucking.
How is Philly done on the rush this year?
I mean, I can't off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but with the type
I don't know if they've faced anyone.
And the D-line they have, I would assume they're up there. If you looked up look up who lead, just look up the defensive leaders in rushing yards.
Yeah, they're number one.
Rushing yards allowed. Oh, they're number one? Okay.
Dude, 61 yards.
So I might just have to stand up and stand on that because Breece Hall I would not go with. Maybe that's a bad take, but I would not go with him, bro.
Dude, you know what? You want to know what Denver's per game is?
135.
172.
Oh my god.
That's fucking crazy.
I thought I was highballing.
No, I know.
Wow.
Like y'all are at like 7 with 91.
Okay. I'll take it.
But
I'll take it.
172 is nuts.
But you got
do I
some
play
time.
Terry or do I play Drake?
You got some time to think about it. I think you should sit on that for a day.
Okay.
I think you should.
I was just going for a high projected, which I always do, which never really helps much.
Projections when it comes to if I'm down to two players that I really, really could care less about, maybe I'll go all right, this guy's projected 6 more points, I'll put him in. But looking at this Breece Hall versus that Philly defense, I don't see him cooking very much. 2 weeks ago, you were saying you didn't even know if he was healthy.
He wasn't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's I'm not taking. I just wouldn't take.
I also got to pick up a fucking quarterback for next week because I ain't got nobody.
Let me get this out the way. I almost forgot. Florida plays South Carolina.
Yes. When? Oh, that fucking Colorado game's on right now.
3:30 versus South Carolina. We play
on Saturday.
Yeah, and
Colorado's up 22-0. Good.
Versus who?
Stanford.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of already given up on the whole Florida optimism or any type of positivity towards this team. Because could we win? Could we beat South Carolina? Yeah, we could. But to be honest with you, with the offensive line issues, the defense 100% guaranteed going to give up just a couple ridiculous plays. We're probably going to lose.
You could. Or you could turn that season around and get into a bowl game.
I mean, I think we'll make a bowl game. I think we'll definitely get 6 wins, but I mean, unless we come in with a crazy run game, if we produce in the run, all right, I'll take the Gators. But besides that, if we're putting the game in Graham Mertz's hands and we got the O-line making 3 mistakes a drive and our defense is giving up 80-yard touchdowns, nah, I can't go with them. I'm sorry, but I hope they win. I hope the Gators win, and I'll come back. I'll talk a little shit. I'll be a little excited, but I don't know, Devin. I'm kind of at a loss for my college football fandom for the Gators this year.
Is there a bright spot? ETN.
I mean, just next year, really.
Next year,
like
Trevor's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah. He's there. He's cool. He's a good running back. And if he shows up and eats tomorrow, and Monshall Johnson eats tomorrow, then yeah, no, we'll be
yeah. I heard their second running back's good, and y'all's white receiver looks pretty cool. Y'all number 1 on offense.
Oh, that boy Richard.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
That boy Richard is ridiculous.
That catch still does not have enough hype.
Oh, you mean a highlight play by the Florida Gators didn't get enough attention? That's.
I mean, it got attention for a day.
Kind of like how before Lamar Jackson, it didn't matter what the Ravens ever did.
No, but if that was a catch from an Alabama receiver, shut the fucking league down. That guy's getting picked first overall.
Sure, but let's be real. Honestly, if Anthony Richardson threw that ball, it would have gotten more attention, more hype.
Maybe.
Which is what is ridiculous. It would have been like, look at this throw from Anthony Richardson. It's like, no.
Like, that's not a great throw. That's actually just a great catch.
It's like, no. It's like, bro did this in the rain.
Bro actually, like,
man logo. Like,
see, but that's a much harder catch to make across your body
than it is
like
to
this,
make
on one side. That's crazy.
I mean,
I try to make those catches, like, when I'm throwing a football around, like, as a joke. Those are hard as fuck.
I strongly believe there's at least 15% of the reason Odell's still in the league is because of that catch. 10%?
I think it's more.
Oh, more? Okay. 20%?
I think it's a lot more. Like, what has Odell shown us?
And the fact that Ricky did that shit is like...
Like, even since that catch,
to me, that should have solidified him being a first-round pick.
What's his full name?
Ricky
Pearsall?
Ricky Pearsall.
Mm-hmm. Junior?
No, junior.
I thought he was a junior.
Not on his jersey.
No, not on his jersey.
What do you mean not everybody wears junior on their jersey if they can? What are you talking about?
Do they really?
Do you...
Never mind, he's not a junior.
Do you, like, smoke? Do you, like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
they wear junior. Some players wear senior. I mean, yeah. Joey Porter Jr., I believe it's Porter Jr. on the back of his jersey.
That is fair.
But yeah,
I just thought they did that. All right, never mind. I thought they did that if someone else had the same last name.
What do you...
Like, someone was like...
What do you mean?
Someone was Porter, and then someone else was Porter Jr. I'm so dumb.
No, because usually when you're a junior, you have the same name.
No, I'm saying of, like, someone else on your team.
Oh, okay. I got you. I don't got you, but I got you.
Okay. There's Otto Porter. Is he a junior?
I think
so.
He is.
I think he is.
But like Michael Porter Jr., Kevin Porter Jr., whichever one beats.
There's a lot of Porter Juniors. We're not allowed to talk about Kevin. Right?
Yeah,
Did he do something bad?
He beats women.
Oh, wasn't it? Never mind.
What? No, he beat the shit out of a woman. He's a piece of shit. Please.
Well, no, I know. No, I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit. I'm saying a lot of people. In professional sports.
Okay, yeah. But here's the thing. Same thing I say about doctors, lawyers, dentists, teachers. If there was enough publicity on them, as much publicity on their lives as there was on the NFL,
100%,
or the NBA, we'd see all the crazy shit.
But just like anyone's life, like if you just hear like gossip, just in general, shit's crazy, dude. Like you've told me some crazy shit.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say it right now, but like not between you, but from what you've heard from other people.
Oh, but yeah, you can have a normal ass life and know that people are doing crazy ass shit. Same thing if you were in the NFL doing, people be making memes of you on Instagram about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know. Like I said, there's doctors that kill people. There's doctors that drink and drive. There's doctors that beat women. But they don't. They're not. We don't cover
It's
them
not the
every
same.
day.
We don't care.
We don't do podcasts on orthopedics. We don't. Or,
We could.
Or we don't. We just don't do that.
How's your knee feel? All right, that's the end of the podcast.
And that's it. That's all it'd be. But Devin, you know I do want to say this. Starting next Monday, we will be talking some more NBA. The next Saturday pod, giving some MVP predictions, our own MVP votes after that.
Yeah.
And then, some finals contenders, and then anything else that comes about, because the NBA season is right around the corner. Which
It is.
Doesn't really get important until Christmas, which really means it doesn't get important until All-Star break, which really means it's not important until the playoffs. But either way.
And then it really means it's not really important until the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals.
And then if it's
then we get to the finals and we're like, this matchup sucks. Who gives a fuck? It's about to be 4-0.
Pretty much. And then we're talking about the combine. But we do have a Jeopardy.
And, yeah, I'd rather talk about the combine.
And I think this is a good one.
Okay.
We've had our bad and good luck, our mix of bad and good luck when it comes to Jeopardy. But we do have a Jeopardy here. We have
NFL.
But
you also said that this one is difficult, which is why numbers are doubled. Mm-hmm. But it's like doubled and quadrupled.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
No, it's
like
yeah.
Is fucking not easy.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's.
What's the? All right, there we go.
So we got NFL players, NFL drafts, NFL Super Bowls, NFL divisions, and NFL miscellaneous. Go ahead.
I go ahead.
Go ahead.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna start in the twos. NFL players for 2.
NFL players for 200. Who has the most NFL receiving yards in a single season?
Single season. Fuck. Oh, now fucking me up. I
don't know.
Jettis didn't do it. Cup didn't do it. Did Moss ever do it? Jerry Rice.
Who is Jerry Rice?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I know they've been close the past couple of years.
I go divisions too. No, I'm gonna go NFL Super Bowl 200. Who holds the record for most passing yards in a Super Bowl? Oh, just passing yards? It's Tom in the loss versus Philly.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say Nick Foles, but it's
who is Tom Brady
in that Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Because that was just in a Super Bowl game itself. What you typing up over there?
I'm trying to look up a song and I can't fucking. It just came to my head and I'm like bugging, but fuck it. Sorry, I'm off.
Hey.
I was having a. I got my little.
What you want to go
with? Divisions. No. Miscellaneous 2.
Miscellaneous 200. What city did the Redskins play before they moved to Washington?
Fuck. We were the Boston Braves, I think. That's my best guess. Let's go!
Who is Boston?
What is Boston?
What is Boston? I'm going to go with NFL Divisions 200. What team won the NFC North Division in 2015?
Glad I did not pick that.
2014-2015 season. So here's the curveball here. It's either the Packers won it or Aaron Rodgers was hurt this year. It's one or the other.
But the only other contender would be the Bears, no?
No, I'm going to say in 2014, 2015, I'm going to say, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers was hurt. And the Vikings won the division.
I think it's Green Bay.
What are the Vikings? Who are the Vikings?
Really?
You. I will take it.
Was that Teddy Nuts?
I tell you, bro, it had to be one of them years. It had to be one of them.
I mean,
years
it honestly wouldn't be a question if it was the Packers.
If it was the Packers, yeah. Which is why I was kind of thinking it had to be somebody other than the Packers.
By the way, I'm so glad that miscellaneous was Washington. Otherwise, I would have been fucked if they were like, where did the fucking Browns,
or
Lions,
anybody? Yeah. What you want to go with?
Players for 4. I hate drafts. I'm bad at drafts.
What was the first player to throw? Who was the first player to throw for 4,000 yards in a season?
Fuck. All right, who were young? Like, who were good QBs? I'm thinking Staubach. I'm thinking Bradshaw. Marino was a little bit late. Namath never did it. Stabler, maybe. I'm going to say Bradshaw.
Who is Joe Namath?
I said Namath never did it, and he did do it.
Who is Joe Namath?
I guess it was that early. I didn't know.
That's
tough. That's a
good
question, though.
I'll go Super Bowl 400. What Super Bowl was Super Bowl 39?
Hey, I don't know how to do math.
Okay.
So.
Super Bowl 39. Okay, let me just go back in the Rolodex. So Super Bowl.
I mean, is it asking you what the Roman numeral is, or is it asking you who played?
Oh, no, what Super Bowl was Super Bowl 39? So, if my mind serves me correct, 35, Ravens, Giants. The year after that, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
So 2002 was the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
2003, Brady.
Mm-hmm.
2004, 2005, all Brady. They three-peated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Eagles, Patriots.
Okay.
Wait. 39. 39 was the 2000. Wait. Fuck. 2000, 2001 season. 2001, 2002. 2002, 2004.
Did they three-peat?
2003. Yes. 2002, 2003 were the Bucks. 2003, 2004. They beat the Rams, the Panthers, 2004, 2005. Or am I getting it confused? Did they beat the Eagles in Super Bowl 39? All right, I'm not going to waste too much more time, but I'm just going to make sure 30, 35, 37 was the Bucks. I believe the second Super Bowl Tom Brady won was versus the Panthers, so I'm going to go Patriots, Panthers. Are you serious? I just did all of this fucking thing.
I told you.
Wait, I just did all of this thing. Okay, so can we? Let's not look it up. Don't look it up in case there's another question about it in the future.
Okay.
But
we'll look it up afterwards.
That's what that was. But that was a stupid ass question. I'm sorry that
I told you.
I don't even want to take those points, but.
What do you mean? You got it right. I was right. It's asking you what the Roman numerals are.
Read the Roman numerals. Come on, bro. Come on. Next question. What do you want? What do you want to go with?
Drafts 200. I hate looking at that 200.
What year was the first NFL draft held?
What the dick and balls? Did we have this question before? Or am I just being dumb?
I don't know. I feel like I would have remembered this.
No, I think we did. I think it was like 42.
What is 1936?
All right, then never mind. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go NFL.
That's such a bullshit question.
Miscellaneous for 400. Which team has picked no first overall pick, a league high for? Wait. Which team has picked number 1 overall, a league high 4 times in the past 25 years?
Okay.
What team has picked number 1 overall, a league high 4 times in the past 25 years? All right. So, let's think. So the Panthers.
Is it hard?
Yeah. Well, the Browns are up there, I guess. Browns are up there.
Manziel, Garrett, probably a couple other dudes.
The Browns are up there. To me, the Panthers are up there because, well,
what about the Lions?
Cam went first.
I don't know.
And then Bryce went first.
Fair.
But the Browns, dude. The Browns is a good guess.
But I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
The Browns seems like a gimme, though. Like, it's like the Brown. I can't think of anybody else for the Panthers, though, so you're right. I like that. I like the Browns. Who are the Cleveland Browns?
I mean, that one seemed like a...
Well, I mean, I was going to go through, like, the shitty teams, but I was just trying to think of a team that, like maybe it was just some weird team, like, oh, because, like, and this is very updated, so maybe it was the Panthers who just drafted for Bryce Young and whatever the fuck.
Maybe.
But, all right.
But I was between Browns and Lions. But
yeah, okay.
But I did forget that the Lions were somewhat decent because of Matt Stafford. I always forget. Fuck. Players for 6.
NFL players for 600. Who is the only defensive player with 14 Pro Bowl appearances?
Fuck. I'm thinking Reggie White. I'm thinking LT. Did Dion play for that long? I don't know. Maybe one of the Woodsons. Probably not. I don't know if LT played for that long. And at such a high level. Reggie White.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Who is Merlin Olsen? Okay. NFL Super Bowl for 600. Name 5 of the first 10.
I gotta fucking pick fucking Mickey Mouse with a hat on to fucking get a point.
Name 5 of the first 10 Super Bowl winners. So it went Packers, Jets, Cowboys, or Steelers?
Packers did not win 2 straight.
Yeah, they beat the Packers. They I think it was Packers. Yeah, Packers 2 in a row.
I thought it was Packers Chiefs.
What, did the Chiefs win the second one? Either way, let me fucking answer the question. Packers, Colts, Jets, Packers, Colts, Jets, Cowboys, Steelers. Packers, Jets, Chiefs, Colts, Cowboys, Dolphins, Steelers. Who'd I say? Packers, Jets,
Colts,
Cowboys, Steelers. Okay, cool. See, who played in Super Bowl 39, if that was the actual question, would have been harder than that question.
Yes.
Because what the fuck? I'm still not sure who played in that game. What do you want to go with?
Drafts for 4. I need fucking points because apparently I'm getting all the fucking hardest questions.
Which of the school has not had a number 1 overall pick since 2000?
Is there a drop down?
Well, okay.
Which of the schools?
Well, okay. So, okay. They haven't had a number 1 overall pick since 2000. So who was the number 1 overall pick in 2000? Because that will tell you, right?
I don't know.
Like, that would tell you. Because this school hasn't had a number 1 overall pick since 2000, which means the last time someone from the school got drafted first overall pick was in 2000.
Who got drafted first overall in 2000? Who went first in Brady's draft? Was Brady 2000 draft?
I don't think so. I think he was 99. I think he was 99, but who cares? Yeah, no, this is really a toss-up for you.
Miami? I don't know.
Who is?
I have no idea.
Who is Alabama?
So that's a joke. That's a joke question. That's a fucking ha-ha. Guess what? They get drafted 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 every year, but not 1. Ha ha ha! Funny.
NFL.
Saban wasn't even there in 2000. What are we doing?
NFL Divisions 400. What team won the NFC West in 2013? Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Did they win the NFC West?
Hold on. So 2013. 2014 or 2012, 2013?
Well, 2012, I can tell you they did not win the NFC West.
Well, I know. Okay, see, this isn't fair because I'm telling you right now, 2012, 2013, the Niners won it. 2013, 2014, the Seahawks won it.
Yeah.
Because
the Seahawks played us 2012, 2013 in the playoffs.
Well, in the 2012, 2013, and that whole Richard Sherman Crabtree shit happened in Seattle.
Yes. Ooh.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that happened. That all happened in Seattle. That crowd was too lit for that not to be in Seattle.
Oh yeah, we would not be talking about that the same if that was at Levi.
I don't know what they're asking though. If it's the 2012-2013 season, it's the Niners. If it's the 2013-2014 season, it's the Seahawks.
I mean, honestly, you've given enough explanation for me.
What are the Seahawks?
Yeah.
So okay, I get, but I'm saying that here. Unless what I just said is wrong. Unless what I just said, NFC West winners history. Like unless
I think you were correct.
I was completely off. All right. Yes. So 20. Okay. Yeah.
How you getting on a goddamn easy
2012, 2013 Niners, 2013. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah. No, I am getting some easy questions. But go ahead. What you want?
Miscellaneous for 6.
You took the one I was gonna pick. Which undefeated team did the Miami Dolphins beat to keep their undefeated season in 1985 intact? So I guess the Super Bowl? Who they beat in that Super Bowl?
No, this is 85, so I'm going to say the Bears. That's the only. The
Oh.
Bears were 15-1.
Oh. Sorry.
Wait, hold on.
No, you're right. I clicked the space bar because I knew you were right. It was as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, 85 Bears went. Duh. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with NFL Division 600. Which team won the NFC South Division in 2011?
Yes.
Okay, so now we know they're talking about what 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
NFC
yes. Yeah. So
South.
when the season started.
Oh God. I mean,
what even is the NFC South?
I mean, bro, it's either Atlanta or New Orleans.
That is true. Panthers, no.
Oh, no, not the Panthers first year. No. That was first year with Cam. I mean, I'm going to go New Orleans, bro. Who are the Saints? Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll take it. What you want to go with? You know what's crazy? You're still way in this game.
I guess. These division ones are seem to be easier. I know I'm going to pick 1,000. I would be fucked in the butt. Yeah, 1,000 divisions. Fuck them.
What team won the NFC East Division in 2011? You got your division. Who won it in 2011?
Dude, it was a different team every year for like 20 years.
Ooh.
All right, we won in 2012. No, we did not win in 2012. We definitely didn't win in 2011. 2011. Were the Giants bad that year? They won the Super Bowl, but were they bad? Giants.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So they
because
won...
I know in 07 they were like 9-7.
I was about to say they won the Super Bowl with if my memory serves me, not the best record. So I don't know if a second NFC East team even made it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Super Bowl for 1,000. What city hosted the coldest Super Bowl ever?
I feel like we just did that.
Is Louisiana or New Orleans? New Orleans. It was Louisiana. It was New Orleans.
You remember that?
Yes, it was New Orleans.
Fuck.
It's New Orleans.
I was thinking New and I was thinking New York, but no, that was not the case because you thought New York, and it was New Orleans. Yeah. Players a grand.
Players for a grand. Who was the first NFL player to rush for 200 yards in a game?
Oh my God, we did this. Sweetness. No, was it Sweetness or was it Jim? Fuck.
Gotta crack water open for that one.
I always do that. I'm like, could it be that guy? Jim Brown. It's probably Sweetness, but
Cliff Battles.
So we've never had that question.
We've never had that question.
I thought. All right. Who the fuck? What
yeah,
the?
Yeah. That's that. I'm
Merle Olsen and Cliff Battles.
Miscellaneous for 1,000.
That's gonna be my kid's name.
What player coined the term sack? All right.
Leonard McWashington's the third.
What player coined the term sack? Let's go with who was like the other guy next to Reggie White? Jerome Brown? Was that his name?
Honestly, I have no idea. There's no way I have any idea.
With the Eagles, you know who I'm talking about? Back when he played with the Eagles, like.
I feel like Sack was pre Reggie White. I feel like this is old.
I mean, for sure.
Because we were calling them sacks for a while.
Well, I don't know how long we've been calling them sacks. I just can't. I fucking Mean Joe Green. I don't know. Like, fuck. Deacon Jones. See, I was thinking of, Deacon Jones. All right. Okay.
Oh, so it's not that old.
No, yeah. I was thinking of maybe like what is he, like 70s?
I think so. Yeah. I did watch his NFL films. It was pretty cool.
What you want to go with?
Am I really losing by that much? Fuck. Super Bowl is $2,000.
What was the first wild card team to win the Super Bowl?
Fuck.
Who was the first wild card team to ever win a Super Bowl? See, that's the problem, bro. Like, this could, like, not literally and not to...
The New York Football Giants.
Okay. Who are the Raiders?
Perfect. I would not have known that.
Who are the Raiders? All right, I'm going to go with...
Still not out.
I'm going to go with draft for 600. How many QBs were drafted before future Hall of Famer Dan Marino in 1983? How many QBs were drafted before future Hall of Famer Dan Marino in 1983? 5.
That's a bitch.
Say 5. Fuck you.
You suck.
Fuck you.
Are all the quarterbacks drafted before? Like, are all the best quarterbacks like 5 spots deep in the quarterback drafts?
I guess.
Or like 20.
It seems like the most hyped quarterback coming out of the draft has not been the best quarterback coming out of the draft
ever.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you put it on an all-time scale.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Forever, for sure.
Miscellaneous $2,000.
Miscellaneous 2,000. I was. Who recovered the Holy Roller? Oh no!
I don't even know what the Holy Roller is.
I'll give you the. It was okay. It was the Raiders. It was basically a throw.
Oh my God! No, the fucking Ken Slaver lefty fucking boom, right?
Who recovered it?
I don't know. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson. I don't know. Somebody.
Give me a name.
Either one of them. If I get either one of them, I'll fucking take the points.
It's Dave Casper. I was going to say he has a nickname.
What's his nickname? The Friendly Ghost?
I believe it's Dave the Ghost Casper.
How would... That sucks.
I'm going to go NFL Players 2000. Who holds
like, this is for dudes who, like, know...
No football. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You put this in front of like Skip or Stephen A. Smith, and they're getting a lot of these wrong. I guarantee you. Who holds the record for most interceptions in a Super Bowl?
Porter.
Who holds the record for why? First of all, don't tell me that because you're gonna make me want to fucking say that for some dumb reason. Who holds the record for the most interceptions in a Super Bowl? So let's think. Teams.
The reason I said it is because I could not think of that guy's name until right now. I was like, who fucking picked that ball off?
So obviously the Patriots made a lot of Super Bowls, but nobody noticeably in the defense, DBs that are standing out for why they were in Super Bowls. Steelers, Cowboys. I mean, I'm not gonna. Deion Sanders is too easy. Like, it could be like someone weird, like
Tracy Porter.
No, it's not gonna be Tracy Porter. It's gonna be somebody weird. It's gonna be someone it's gonna be someone who's probably like an analyst now or something like.
What about Woodson?
I was thinking Charles Woodson, but he only played in one Super Bowl.
And he got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, he separated his shoulder, or just he did something to his shoulder. This sucks. This sucks bad. Let's go with who holds record for most interceptions in the Super Bowl. We're gonna go with Mr.
Tracy Porter.
No, dude, I can't say Tracy Porter. Why?
But at the same time, this could be a dude from the Jets Super Bowl.
No, it's definitely not. I don't think it's gonna be someone from the Jets Super Bowl. It's gonna be somebody who's on a team that made it to a lot of Super Bowls, or fuck who. I don't know. Deion Sanders, Rod Martin. Okay.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is. What do you want to go with?
Divisions 2.
Divisions 2000. Who won the AFC North Division in 2012?
Did y'all win that year?
Oh, the Super Bowl?
The Ravens. I hope y'all won the division that year.
We won the Super Bowl that year, my friend.
No, I know, but
we played the Colts round 1 in Baltimore. Ray Lewis's final home game.
There have been teams that have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you should know that year.
Via wild card.
You should have known that year, though, for sure.
Well, I was just making sure. I know. I got it right.
Hold on, wait. So, if I get this wrong and you get the next one right, it doesn't matter. Because I'll have negative.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to go draft 1000. Which college has produced the most draft picks in NFL history? I feel like we've had this question before. Maybe it was the most number 1. Yeah. I'm going to go Notre Dame. Let's fucking go. North.
You know why?
North.
I knew that too. I saw that on a video.
I think we've gotten this question before.
No, but I saw that on a YouTube video.
And then the final question, how many Pro Bowlers were in the 2010 draft?
I don't even know who was in the 2010 draft. 4. Maybe it was a bitch draft.
44. So,
do you know someone from the 10 draft? Because I can't. I mean, I definitely know.
The 2010 draft?
I definitely know those 44 guys, but I don't know.
That was back when, I don't know, Sam Bradford got drafted or something, some stupid shit.
He didn't even make a Pro Bowl.
But I don't know. 2010, 2011, 2012. That all jumbles up to me to Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, fucking Von Miller.
It was Bradford, Ndamukong Suh, Trent Williams, Eric Berry, Joe Hayden, C.J. Spiller, Brandon Graham, Earl Thomas, Jason Pierre-Paul, Marquise Pouncey, Demaryius Thomas, Des Bryant, Tim Tebow, Devin McCourty. There's some dogs in that. I see why. Gronkowski.
Mm-hmm. But Devin,
that's a crazy draft class.
I think that's it. We played
some Wordle Weddle.
We play. I think we retired that, bro. I think we moved on to more entertaining games. I think we've.
That is true.
I think we've outgrown. What word you got? You know, I think
that is fair.
I'm over that shit.
Now let me
bro.
look up the 39th Super Bowl.
I'm over that shit. But Super Bowl 39. It's. I'm gonna confidently say Panthers, Patriots, but it could be Eagles.
It's Eagles.
It is it? Okay. So what was Super Bowl 40?
In 05.
I mean, I thought you were just gonna look it up, but I can look it up.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it in my head.
Let's see. What is Super Bowl 40?
I don't know. Oh, that was the worst Super Bowl ever.
What are you talking about?
Steelers, Seahawks.
Oh, that was wait. So did the Patriots not three-peat? Was I tripping when I said that?
I thought they won.
I thought for some reason the Patriots three-peated and then had a drought.
I know they two-peated.
So they went they just went back to back.
They're because when they beat
did they win? Did they win in 01?
They won 02.
Or in 02.
So it was the 01-02 season. So it was 02, 04, 05. So
it went Ravens, 15. Patriots, Bucks, Patriots. Why don't we just let instead of looking stupid?
Yes. No, it did.
Talking about Patellas, let's just go.
Ravens, Patriots. No, Ravens.
Here, I got you. I got you right here. Super Bowl.
Dude, you know we used to do this in fucking
like
class,
7th grade.
We're like, dude, even in high school.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, can we name everybody?
So Super Bowl.
And we still suck at trivia.
That's hilarious. Super Bowl 35, Ravens. Okay, and then Patriots beat St. Louis. So I just flipped. Okay, I flipped.
Yeah.
I missed a year. So they won in 01 or 02, and then Tampa. Then they beat Carolina. Then they beat Philly. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
It's still crazy to me that they didn't win till 2015.
Yeah, they had a 10-year drought.
A 10-year drought is much more reasonable than a 40-year drought from these guys over here. 92, baby, shout out. Doo-doo.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, think about it like this. LeBron's been in droughts.
Mm-hmm.
He got a lot of hate for it. Even when he was in drought, before you interrupt me, even being in droughts but making consecutive finals. Brady, he didn't make 2 finals in his drought and lose to 2 bad teams like Brady did during that drought.
Fair.
Why doesn't Brady get any hate at all? I mean, I'm saying, let's be real. People don't talk about that drought as much as they should. If Patrick Mahomes doesn't win a Super Bowl for the next 10 years, we're going to be clowning the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. Even if and after that he does what he does, wins 3 more, we're still going to talk about. We will still recall the 10-year drought of Patrick Mahomes. I guarantee.
Winning a championship in the NBA is different than the NFL.
Because of who?
It's harder to win a championship in the NBA. I mean, in the NFL. Than it is the NBA.
Well, I think LeBron James is the reason that the NBA Finals just look that different, but that might be a whole.
Well, I mean, but even if you just look back in history, been a lot of repeats. There's been a lot of repeats. The last repeat in the NFL was 04 or 05.
We came close to a lot of repeats, though.
Well, yeah, the Patriots have gone to back-to-back ones before, but
I mean, the Chiefs. And I'm talking just like teams that lost in the AFC Championship who won the Super Bowl the year before.
Sure, but I mean, just looking at it in general.
But what I'm saying is, Tom Brady gets 0 pushback.
Like when we look back at his career now, no one talks about that except for Giants fans.
Sure, but people just talk about those 2 years he lost to the Giants, not the other 8 years he didn't even make it to the Super Bowl.
He did have an ACL tear.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay. Whatever,
1 year.
Bro. He had so 9 years. Excuse me. 9 years. I mean, the best receiver.
But at the same time, you look at all other great quarterbacks, no one's ever been close to as many as him.
Sure, but nobody else has played as much as him.
I know, but even for someone who played Like Montana only went to 4, and he in 2015 he hadn't played more years than Montana had, or
That was
2017 even.
that was 5. Yeah, it was still 5 years before he retired, Devin, and he made like 2 more Super Bowls.
He did.
So
3.
yeah, I'm saying like it's the pushback on LeBron is not given on Tom Brady, because I could say, well, nobody's been to 8 straight finals and nobody's scored more points than LeBron, but it's all about longevity. And it's almost like people discredit LeBron for longevity and credit Tom Brady for longevity. And trust me, I understand longevity in the NFL is a lot different than in the NBA. But either way,
all right, but
let's be real. The way Tom Brady plays football versus the way LeBron James plays basketball, you got to talk about when it just comes to taking care of your body and being able to play this long. And let's remember, LeBron's been doing this since he was 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
A superstar in the league.
But it's tough. It's very hard to compare Tom and Brady.
But it's not, though. It's not because so do you disagree that the longevity argument is kind of a stain on LeBron's career, but it's more of a bonus for Tom Brady's career?
I don't think it's a stain on Bron's career.
So
I think it's a stain. No, I think it's a stain on his career if he doesn't win more.
Well, no.
Because Brady still won at 45.
I think right now there are LeBron debates where it's, well, he's done this, he's done that. And especially when it comes to like greatest of all time debates, it's like, yeah, but Jordan did this in this amount of time. He didn't play. It's all about, well, LeBron's on his 20th season. Like LeBron only he's only the scoring leader because he's played this long. He's only made 8 straight because he's played this long. It's like an only thing with LeBron. Like he's only, it's like, he's only done that because he's taking care of his body and longevity. Who cares about that? But when it comes to Tom Brady, it's like, oh, TB12, fucking yoga and this, and he's so old. And
I mean, we definitely applaud LeBron for his longevity, but I mean,
when it comes to when it comes to just praising him as a player himself, sure. But whenever it comes into him versus anybody else, it becomes a negative.
But the negative isn't longevity. The negative is losing a lot of NBA finals.
Yeah, but even making it to 8 straight.
No, I know, that's incredible.
He could have went 0-8, making it to 8 straight.
No, I know.
But at the same time, here, I'll give it to you this. He gets more praise for making 8 straight than the Bills do making 4 straight and losing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying as just players.
Like, no one talks about Jim Kelly.
Because let's be real, at the end of the day, it's a team sport. Yeah. But fuck it, we're talking about players. Tom Brady, there's no pushback on his 10-year slump of not getting a ring. But people still credit his longevity. People still credit this, talk about that. When it comes to LeBron, the 8 straight thing, to me, it seems.
But no player's ever had a 10-year gap in the NFL. No quarterback's ever had a 10-year gap and still won after that, and then won 4 more after that.
Yes, because of the longevity of Tom Brady. Tom Brady's longevity is.
But like, if Bron wins another, like that's big. That's big ups for Bron.
But
being the GOAT.
Okay, timestamp this. Bookmark this.
To when AD gets hurt and their season's over?
No. If LeBron wins another championship, I guarantee you there will be people going,
yes.
Yeah, but it's only because he's played 22 seasons. It's only because this is his 21st year. I guarantee you his longevity is going to be looked at as a negative to some people.
All right,
and it's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I get that there. That does make sense because
when Tom was doing
when we look back at the greatest basketball players of all time, we look at like their best stretch. When we look at football players, we're looking at a career.
We're looking at a career. You're looking at the best stretch, and LeBron's stretch has been his career.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's stretch has been before his 10-year gap, is what people talk about. And then after his 10-year gap. And then some people like to clown him for losing to the Giants twice. That's it, though.
Yeah.
those
But he
other
still has
years,
3 Hall of Fame careers in his career.
Well, okay, he
So
has.
does Braun, Mike.
So does LeBron. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. People, just the way you just talked about Brady, I feel like LeBron don't get the same credit. And even though, it's the NBA, it's looked at differently, I still think it's looked at a little more negative than it should be.
Yeah, but I mean, with Brady, it's like no one is in competition or even in the question for Brady anymore. Like, in terms of winning, like, he passed Montana a long time ago. With LeBron, it's like there's always that fucking Jordan thing.
I truly believe
Brady's out there by himself right now.
I truly believe before Tom Brady was considered the GOAT, that before him, I think it was a toss up. Like, I don't think it was a consensus. Yes, Joe Montana.
No,
Like, I
I
think
mean
a lot
definitely
of
Super Bowl
people.
wise,
I
but
think a lot of people were talking about back in the day. I think maybe a lot of people were talking about. There's players from the Cowboys. People were talking about. I think there's people. I think maybe some people were talking
Marino.
about fucking Jerry Rice over Jerry Rice did it with Joe and Steve Young. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were talking about. I don't think it was just a quarterback
conversation.
It wasn't a quarterback conversation, and Tom Brady changed that. LeBron,
But
in a positionless league, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder.
now, here's this. You think so? Like, now that we've got a dude like Tom who's done it so many times and for so long, you think someone like Mahomes is going to have that sort of like Jordan umbrella held over him, even though he's a better athlete and a better passer of the football?
Yes.
I think until Mahomes, he's going to have that ring number.
Well,
his whole career.
there already is that player. His name's Aaron Rodgers. He's a guy who's a much better passer.
Better passer of football.
Has plenty of MVPs and has won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers had 4 Super Bowls, he'd be the greatest quarterback of all time.
I agree.
And it's the same thing with LeBron. He doesn't have to have the same exact numbers or better.
That is fair.
Than Jordan.
Yeah, like Jordan did his thing, but it's like
Patrick Mahomes doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do exactly what Tom Brady did to be better than Tom Brady.
Fair.
He's on pace. He's on pace to beat Tom Brady's passing record earlier.
True.
He's on pace. He's probably on pace. He's.
But Brady kind of extended it with that fucking last 3 years.
Okay, here's the thing though, Devin. When Patrick Mahomes beats the passing touchdown record and passing yard record way earlier than Tom Brady, that longevity conversation is going to be looked at much more negative. It's going to be put much more in a negative light, because it's going to be, look how long it took Tom Brady to do that, opposed to
look how quick Mahomes did it.
Because the biggest argument for LeBron is,
unless his brother kills him.
The whole thing about LeBron is like, if he gets enough, it's like, he's got all these points because he's been in the league for this long. It's like, it's just in a negative light. That's all I gotta say. I'm glad.
That is fair. No, I agree with
that. That was a good conversation. I'm glad I got to get that off my.
I feel like, I don't know.
What do you feel like?
I don't know. There's always conversations about this shit, but like in reality, Bron's better. like Bron's a better basketball player, but like from the ring standpoint, Jordan's the best. And from like winning and from like being like a badass.
Yeah.
But Bron's putting up 28, 9, and 10. Like,
and that's the thing. Unless you're a Bulls fan,
and he's done that for 20 years.
Unless you're a Bulls fan, like, who's the better basketball player? It's LeBron James.
It's LeBron.
And then let's be real.
Like, because it's always like, who's better and like who's a better all-around player. It's like, no, Bron's the better all-around player, but you don't need to say all-around. Like, he's a better player.
And it's also like, all right, it's like, Tom Brady is way more successful than Aaron Rodgers. But it's like, unless you're a Patriots fan, if you say who's a better passer?
A-Rod.
I think there's some Patriots fans.
Montana was successful as fuck, but honestly, like you said, no one really saw him as the greatest quarterback of all time.
There were people slinging the ball. You had Brett, you had Dan Marino, like you had people before and after him slinging that bitch. So it's like,
hell, Steve Young was kind of good.
Steve Young,
he won 2 MVPs.
Steve Young was very good.
Yeah,
so
who does not get talked about enough.
And for some reason, like, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the NBA conversation. We'll leave that for the offseason, but it kind of like, first of all, the NFL GOAT conversation is disclosed for it's like TBA. Like, it's obviously Tom Brady. For
sure.
NFL or NBA is it's a big toss up. But have you not noticed a decline in Kobe? Like a decline in like
I saw Shaq wasn't even top 10.
Like, I'm trying to figure out stuff. Like, why is like, okay. Besides even
what I've seen recently is a resurgence of like older players being put back into the conversation.
And I'm over that shit. But I'm saying, like, what has happened since like prime Kobe Bryant that's made him get pushed out of like I heard what's his name say like he wasn't even a top 5 Laker all time. You know? So it's like,
yeah.
How do you go from being like a top 3 all-time player to all of a sudden it's like, oh, you got to talk about Kareem. You got
to talk about Magic.
You got to talk about Magic.
You got to talk about Jerry West. He's on the logo.
And you're putting LeBron and you're putting Mike over him, obviously, but it's like,
and I think this is like the biggest like hamper on the NBA. And same thing with the MLB. Like, when we, like, in the NFL, like, when we're talking about who the best players are, who the best quarterbacks are, we're usually talking about, like there's usually, like, more guys to talk about every year.
Yeah.
With the NBA, it's like, in the NFL, we don't talk about a dude from 1936. We don't talk about Sammy Ball.
Well, you got to put it, I mean, okay,
but the NBA's changed just as much as the NFL. I mean, probably less, but the NBA has still changed a lot.
I think we bring up older players less, but like we'll talk about players from like the 90s or the 70s, 80s, 90s. But okay, like for instance, like how we just did in the Jeopardy, it's like Deacon Jones. It's like we know who that is. We could talk about him, but it's like there ain't much. If we're sitting here talking about the best defensive lineman of all time, just off the top, we're not going back before like late 80s, early or 90s. Like, it's like,
I'm not going past Lawrence Taylor.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
Reggie White.
I'm not buying into the whole like NBA thing. Like, I saw Shaq put Jerry West on the Mount Rushmore for the Lakers. And they're like, I love how the only argument for Jerry West is he's the logo.
Well, there's also like the argument that he's a Laker executive.
That too.
It has been for a long time.
He said he's the NBA logo and he's a great exec. You can't take that away from him. Like, that matters to
that matters in him being a fucking player.
It doesn't matter
now,
at all.
I want people to do their homework and just think to yourself, how many times have you seen Jerry West play basketball? Dribble a basketball, except for that one fucking video of where it shows him dribbling and then it morphs into the logo. No one gives a fuck about Jerry West and him playing basketball. Like, no one cares.
Bro, it's funny because like how
I'd rather watch Jason Williams. I'd much rather watch fucking White Chocolate than go back and watch Jerry West. White Chocolate's cool.
I think that's who said Kobe isn't in the top 5.
White Chocolate?
I'm pretty sure.
Who the fuck's he put in the top 5 then? Himself? AI? AI's in his top 5?
Because I don't want to go too long just on the pod, but Jason Williams top 5 Lakers all time.
Top 5 Lakers or players?
Lakers. His top 5
Oh,
Lakers.
He's not in his top 5 Lakers?
Kobe isn't in his top 5 Lakers.
Bro, that's absurd. And right, Shaq not to put Kobe in his top 5 Lakers.
Here, you want White Chocolate's top 5?
Yeah.
It's Wilt, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, and Bron.
All right, we're done. Lock it up. That's been me. That's been Mikey.
Well, with that being said, hopefully you've enjoyed.
So we're gonna compare 5 rings to 1 in the fucking bubble. Is that what we're doing? And 2 on his fucking own.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
What? I'm glad though. I'm glad people getting a little sneak peek in the NBA because we're gonna be talking more NBA as the NFL season fizzles out later on. So we will be having more conversations like that. But yes, that LeBron is in his top 5 Lakers all time. With all that being said, I think
who the fuck? That's nuts.
I think it's time to get out of here. We predicted week 6 games. We talked Thursday night football. We talked fantasy. We talked some college football. We talked NBA. We played some Jeopardy. We're going to be back next episode to predict to review all of week 6 games, review our fantasy outcomes, some college football, reviewing some Monday night football, predicting some Thursday night football, all that shit. Any last words before we get out of here, Devin?
I don't think anyone has Bron as a top 5 Laker.
I don't think Bron has Bron as a top.
I don't think Bron has Bron as a top 5 Laker.
Nah,
and Bron loves to toot his own poopies.
He does. He does. I don't think he's putting himself.
I'm the greatest ever. No question. Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
But yeah,
my son is gonna be the best. I'm playing with Bronny. Next question.
He is. He might play. He might play with what's his name? He might play with Bryce too.
Next question.
He might play with Bryce too, and then that's gonna be another thing. His sons carried him. They're gonna hate on his longevity, man. I'm telling you, just watch. He's gonna win a title with Bronny. They're like, Bronny carried him.
Bronny ain't carrying shit, bro. Bronny's 6'2".
Look, Bronny's gonna hit a shot with like 2.5 minutes left in Game 7, and they're gonna be like, "Who hit the shot of shots to win to win LeBron's 5th?" It's gonna be some bullshit. Watch,
bro.
I guarantee you.
No offense to Bronny or Bryce, but honestly, at this point, Bryce has more potential of being better in the NBA.
We have no clue. Carmelo's son might go out there and be the best at all of them.
Bro, Jordan's son's
sucked.
Well, now he's fucking his babysitter.
Well, I mean, a lot of football families, that's why they're football families. A lot of football players come from their either dad, uncle, cousin, brother. Someone was in the league.
Some, but
no, a lot more than you think. A lot more than you think, or even more a sport, or even more a college athlete.
Yes, college athletes for sure. Like, now, is it like horse breeding? Like everyone's got.
Odell's definitely genes. Odell definitely might have been an experiment.
Like his mom was like a track runner or something, or a basketball player.
His mom was a track runner at LSU. Yeah. His dad was a running back at LSU.
Yeah.
Like they might have gotten together and been like, "Yo, we could create like the best catch of all time."
Some guy who likes to get his chest shat on.
That's something that
that's who we can create.
That's something that I'm glad people forgot about because that was just so stupid. And let's not.
But
forget,
it wasn't real. That was on.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget who started that shit. You know that was around the time I started like watching a lot of No Jumper.
See, I feel like that was like before. And then you like.
It was like right before. It was like right when they were getting.
Because I remember like, I brought it up to you, and you're like, "That was that fucking whore," and I was like, "Who's this whore?"
It was the same girl. Well, it wasn't her, but she had a guest on telling the story. But it was the same girl who was talking about how she sucked off the entire Phoenix Suns locker room and shit. They used to talk crazy. But I don't know what we were talking about. I think we were talking about.
You know what we call those people?
What do we call them?
Troopers.
You got any final words before we get out of here?
Maybe missionaries. They're doing the Lord's work, dude.
Missionaries. Oh, I don't know. We need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Do you got any last words?
I think my last words were what started this 5-minute conversation.
Okay. Well, with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday to talk all NFL Week 6, some NBA, some Jeopardy. You'll have me and Devin. We'll be here. We'll be talking. We'll be chopping up. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Deshaun Kraft.